And it's also very close to Sister Nadia from the United Arab Emirates question. She's asking about the importance of the 15th night of Chaabene. And here we have a question from Sister Ruqayya, who's also asking about observing certain days in Chaabene. Like she said, 3 days she's observed the fasting. She says also the 16th of Chaabene. Could we clarify the issue of Chaabene, Sheikh?
Well, number one, concerning, there has been a lot of controversy concerning the middle of Chaabene and the middle night of the month of Chaabene and what kind of ibadah to be offered and so on. We've agreed before that to perform an act of worship, there has to be a reference. Because the description of how to perform this ibadah has to be described by the Prophet ﷺ. So if we don't have any strong reference that the Prophet ﷺ did that, then we should not do it. We should not specify any certain or specific time or place with any specific ibadah, with any number of rak'ahs or tasbih or charity, unless there is a certain reference, solid, strong reference for that. Let's now examine all the references which came concerning the middle of Chaabene. Even those who believe in that, they would tell you that, yes, I understand all the hadith in that regard are weak. Not only that, let me elaborate on that furthermore. Actually, they are fabricated, not only weak. Such as the hadith which says that whenever it is the middle of the Chaabene, you must pray at night and fast during the day. There is no such reference. These are all fabricated ahadith. We do not rely on fabricated ahadith in initiating an act of worship. The middle of Chaabene is a very blessed night. Why? And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in a much more sound hadith that on every single night, in the last 1/3 of the night, Allah the Almighty descends by Himself to our holy sky in a certain way that only Him knows how it is done. And He calls upon us, هَلْ مِن مُسْتَغْفِرٍ فَأَغْفِرَ لَهُ. Is there anyone who's asking for forgiveness, so I shall forgive him his sins? هَلْ مِن دَاعٍ فَأُجِيبَهُ. Is there anyone who's supplicating so that I will answer his supplication? Etc. That's taking place on every single night, not just on the night of Chaabene. So what's so specific about the middle of Chaabene? Some people to the point they claim that the middle of Chaabene, this is the night on which Allah ordains all the decrees for the upcoming year. This is totally false. And it's proven false by the Qur'an. Didn't we recite repeatedly, for example, in Surah Al-Qadr, إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ فِي لَيْلَةِ الْقَدْرِ. We have sent it down on the night of the decree. Which night is it? Which night is it? It is Laylatul Qadr. When does it take place? The night of the decree. في Ramadan. Not only in Ramadan, but in the last 1/3 of Ramadan, in the odd nights of Ramadan. So it's not in the middle of the Chaabene. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Dukhan concerning that night, فِيهَا يُفْرَقُ كُلُّ أَمْرٍ حَكِيمٍ. During this night, Laylatul Qadr, Allah declares the decrees which take place in the following year, in the upcoming year, to the angels. So they will execute them whenever they're due for the following. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, تَنَزَّلُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ وَالرُّوحُ فِيهَا بِأَمْرِ رَبِّهِمْ مِنْ كُلِّ أَمْرٍ. تَنَزَّلُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ وَالرُّوحُ فِيهَا. The angels, along with Jibreel alayhi salam, ar-Ruh, they receive the commands of the upcoming year from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. بِكُلِّ أَمْرٍ مِنْ كُلِّ أَمْرٍ. Of every command that will take place, such as this person will be born, and that person will die on this day, and there will be a hurricane there, and there will be a flood there, and so forth. So that is not during the night, the middle of Chaabene at all, according to the verses of the Qur'an in both Surah Al-Qadr and in Surah Al-Dukhan. This is number one. Number two, concerning fasting after the 15th of Chaabene. We have first to understand that the hadith Abu Hurairah and others, when the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam recommended to fast 3 days, and we said that these 3 days are known as the white days, 13th, 14th, and 15th.